The rototom, a serious instrument for serious individuals. Much akin to its classy older sibling, the timpani. The rototom is a drum which possesses not only rhythm, but pitch. And okay, who am I kidding? Let's make the funny cartoon boing boing drum sing! Now, all drums technically have pitch, but the rototoms have two quirks which make them more conducive to actually playing a melody. The first is that unlike other drums, which have a shell as well as a top head and a bottom head that are tuned differently, the rototom has no shell and therefore only one head. That means that while most drums have a pitch that's more like doom, the rototom has a pitch that's more like doom. So if we take the rototoms, tune them to a specific set of notes, we can play a simple melody. In this case, I've got these tuned to do do do. So we could easily play a children's nursery rhyme, such as Jerthston had a small creature. That might normally sound like this. Jerthston had a small creature, small creature, small creature. Jerthston had a small creature and it was very small. So if we play it on the rototoms, it would sound like this. What I've just demonstrated at the end there is the other quirk about the rototoms that makes them more conducive to playing melodies, which is that you can tune them just by spinning them around. That's actually the origin of the name rototom. It comes from the Greek rotot, meaning to spin on an axis, and om, meaning a musical pitch. No, that's not true. Don't listen to anything I say. So, if I were to take one drum and just spin it really frantically like I'm a sailor caught in a thunderstorm, I can actually play a melody. Check my tuning. Let's take a stab at the traditional wedding march by Horatio Grundy. This is gonna be harder than I thought. Hold on. How did I do this before? Alright, let me try a different key. Now let's try that wedding march. Wow, it sounds almost as good as a trombone. So obviously, tuning it on the fly and trying to play melody kind of sucks. But it goes to show that you can pretty easily tune the drum to different pitches. What that means is that just with this set of 3, if I do a lot of overdubs, I can easily create the different pitches I need to play a whole series of chords and bass lines and melodies. So that is what I'm going to do. I present to you a song made entirely of rototoms.
So overall, I've got to admit that my biggest takeaway from doing this is that making melodies and music with rototoms is harder than I expected. Even when I had extra time to tune the drums exactly how I wanted, there was still a limited range of notes that each drum could actually ring clearly with. Anything low-ish. It's like the low drum would be fine, it would ring clearly. Then the second drum, be like, and the high drum, if that was tuned low, it was like, so that had the effect of making the melodies that I had in mind and just the parts overall come through less clearly than I was envisioning. Although I think the effect of that was kind of interesting because it was like towing the line between percussion and melody in this kind of unique way. So that was kind of cool, actually. Overall, it did come together, just kind of in a different way than I was expecting. So if you have other ideas for experiments like this, I'm always down to attempt them. Let me know. And thanks for watching. See you soon.